I will start off by just giving an introduction of what Tarot Magick is about. So basically, the idea is that tarot is not just a tool for divination. Okay, itself, each card invokes a certain sort of energy. Okay, especially the major arcanas. If you look at the major arcanas, a lot of it has a lot of that Kabbalah involved. There's a lot of that Western cosmology. It's embedded in the cards. So like a lot of the Western esotericism it can be found in the major arcana. So like scenes from the Bible, like the four elements, like even like the planets and the astrology signs. Everything is sort of like condensed and distilled into each card. So the major arcana actually every card has like I won't call them okay, I won't say that they have magical properties, but you can use them to invoke some kind of magical properties and invite them into your life.
So I guess, Gabriel, how can people get started with Tarot Magick?
Okay, so I think it's really, really simple. Really like super duper simple. I think the easiest thing to get into is to start with, hi Edwin, is to start with using tarot as a meditation tool. So this is something that I do, and I will share this at the end of our chit chat. I'm not sure if you do this, but one of the things that I do is that when I want to get connected with the cards, when I want to embody certain energy from the major arcana, especially, I would just spend some time to just ground and just hold a card and use that major arcana that I want to use and sort of like just meditate with it. So what I do is that I just close my eyes, I just make sure that I'm grounded, I'm protected, and then I sort of visualize myself entering the picture. Okay, and then I just let whatever is in the picture to interact with me and or to see like what's coming up, and pay attention to the sounds, the sights. Sometimes the major arcana cards are cards that have certain they have a figure. So sometimes the figure can talk to you, okay, or you can talk to the figure, or you can just observe the figure. And there's always something that they can teach you, that they can, there's always something that they can teach you to deal with certain things. And because every major arcana has a specific sort of like thematic energy to it, you can use it for different purposes. Okay, so for example, I just did this. I think about a month ago, thereabouts. I did a full meditation. I did a guided tarot meditation using the Fool card. And the Fool is about new beginnings, about sense of wonder and openness, right? So what you do is that when you sit with the Fool card, you just put it in front of you. Okay, just make sure that you're grounded and close your eyes. When you feel that you're ready, half open your eyes and just sort of take in the picture into your mind's eye. Okay, visualize it sort of from a card. It becomes bigger and bigger, such that it's like a life-size kind of doorway. And then just visualize yourself entering that doorway, and then just let whatever needs to happen for you. Okay.
When you're describing it, it sounds very theatrical. It's kind of like a movie's happening, and then you just like happen to be in the movie and stuff. Wow.
Yes, it is. It is actually very theatrical. It is actually very it's actually very simple.
Oh yeah.
It's really, really simple. You don't really need to. Sometimes if you don't understand certain meanings of certain cards, right? Say for example, especially if you're learning tarot, and there are some cards that they just cannot, like, for the life of you, you just cannot connect with it.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm sure you have a card that's like
for
that.
me it's Judgment. I'm like yeah.
It's a bit right. So one of the things you can do is that you can do that and just look at the card and just enter the card and just see what's coming up for you.
Awesome.
And sometimes, and this is actually what a lot of tarot readers do. They actually meditate with the cards to connect with the cards deeper. And sometimes when you do that, you can actually go beyond just that interpretation of I won't say they're surface. It's just that sometimes it's very textbook law. That interpretation can be very textbook, and sometimes when you go beyond, right, then you form a certain bond with the card, and the card, for example, like I have this card, let's say, I have the moon, right?
Yes.
So the moon
Okay.
card, right? So the moon card for me is just, the moon lah, it's just about your
Mm.
insecurity, your unconscious, whatsoever, right? So when I did the meditation for myself, I started to realize that, oh, it's not just about that, but it's
Mm.
that sense of like embodying what it means to really be one and be at ease with your own insecurity, your own fear, your own things that you repress for yourself. Okay.
Mm.
And certain, because the cards and you has a certain bond, so it can give you certain meaning
Mm.
that you can't get from just reading like a tarot manual or tarot book. Okay. And
Yes.
that actually can help you to can give additional meanings for you
Mm.
when you are reading that card for someone else. Same if I'm doing for you rinsing, right? And say like the moon comes out for me. But because I have done this like work with the moon already, it
Mm.
offers the meaning that I have that I sort of mine on my own that is not available in a book. And
Mm.
I can name it, I can just tell you that okay, this one feels like this is this, right?
Okay.
Then you're gonna connect it a lot more better and it's gonna be more personal to you,
Mm. Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
So it's a great way of understanding what the cards is, what the cards mean. Okay, you want a relationship, right? Something simple that you can do is you can take
Yeah.
the lover's card,
Ah.
okay,
Fine.
and then maybe let's add in like some of the minor cards that's quite nice.
Oh.
Ace of Cups, for example. Ace of Cups is
Mm.
great. Maybe two of cups as well. Okay, maybe just don't add too much, just add that, and then like also start to think about how you can say for example any crystal associated with love, say rose
Mm.
quartz. Yeah,
Rose.
roses. Yeah, so rose petals that works too.
Ah.
So you just put them together, collect them, put them to a box, okay? But
Okay.
then, of course, the idea of magic is that it cannot just be, oh, I just gather the thing together, put them together, and then,
Bye
rojak,
bye.
and that's
Yeah.
it. No, there is a, so you said something about how it's quite theatrical because it is quite theatrical.
Yes.
The act of doing something and the
Okay.
act of believing that the act of like completely surrendering yourself into that
Mm.
belief that you are inviting this into your life, it is going to generate that in your life. Okay,
Mm.
so one of the things that I've been taught is that um, you can create your own like verse lah, like some love poem verse kind of
Okay.
thing, like a like how spells has it's like
Uh,
yeah, that's kind of like a rhyming scheme, like um
I'm damn bad at poetry. I'll just steal someone's
yeah.
poem.
So you can find an easy love spell on the net
Oh,
very
yes, yes.
easily, right? But the cadence and the texture of the words and the sort of rhythmic sing-song quality, right? It's going to add on to that
Oh.
meaning that you're imbuing into that magical apparatus. So you just
Mm.
collect them, and then put them in the box and can just put your hands over it, just like visualizing, just say the lines a few times, visualize, and then just visualize that there's some kind of light that is shining down and just like enchanting the box, okay? And then just remember to always end it with like um so mote it be, okay?
So,
To harm none is my only decree, so mote it
okay.
be. Okay, so just
Mm.
make sure that like even when you're inviting love, it doesn't mean that you're taking love to someone else, lah. So you're not harming other people, right? And you are just doing it in an ethical and
Yes.
nice way, right?
Ah.
And if you want to have some fun with it, you can also like, I don't know, like let's say for example, you have someone that you have a quality of a person that you want to
Mm.
attract into your life, right? So you take the lovers card and you
Okay.
take a card that you think best
I
represents
know my
you.
friends would like a King of Pentacles there.
Yeah. Okay. So take a card that represents you. Take a card that is like the King of Pentacles. Okay. Put the lovers and then put them together. Put all three cards together. You can, I don't know, bind them in a string or something.
Mm.
Okay. And then give it meaning. Give that motion a meaning. Give that motion that sense of yeah. Very nice, right? Give that motion a meaning. Give that sense of doing it like you really just pour in your heart and soul into it,
Mm.
put it in a box, and then just let it cook, and then just wait,
Wow.
okay? And then it will come to you.